Agars Brewery, just a brief background for those who don't know us, is a family brewery. I've got my brothers, father, wife, everyone's involved. And the tradition of brewing and pub keeping goes back into the mid-1800s when the family, Charles Agar, was the publican of the Fulham Cock Tavern in Fulham. His son came out to SA in 1850, and within 2 years of being here, had opened the Agars Canteen in Durban, and apparently was famous for his pineapple beer. We hopefully are carrying on that tradition. It's a small brewery, very hands-on, as you can see, manual. There's no push buttons here, and every liter that we turn out is handcrafted and hopefully made with a lot of love and passion. Enjoy, guys. To Agars Brewery Tasting Room. There's Charles Agar, by the way, arrived here in 1850 aboard the Jack Tar. Today we have Ivan Dinkelman in the tasting room, and he's brought his tasting tray from his restaurant, The Place to Be, a little known gem at the Lanceria Country Estate, which basically has the whole Agars range on tap. Right, so we're going to be tasting Ivan's The Place to Be's tasting tray. It's been put together by their international head chef, and I don't think anyone else is doing this. It's very interesting. We've got 8 different beers of our range, and it's paired with 8 very interesting looking foods. So I'm looking forward to get started, and I think we're going to bring Quinton in to do the first one, which is the Wild Berry Ale and the Gherkins. Wild Berry, which is our refreshing summer ale, combining premium malts with fresh strawberries and raspberries. So we take this beer through a 2-stage fermentation. We brew our dumbed down version of our Josie Blonde. We take out some of the hops, which we don't need in this beer. And then we take the beer through that secondary fermentation on about 50 kilos of pureed strawberries and raspberries. Resulting product, slightly sweet, delicious to drink. Girls love it, but if you're a guy, you can drink it. Quinton's going to tell us how it pairs with gherkins.
Yeah, so now we're going to try our wild berry ale with some pickles or gherkins. Let's see how this goes. That works. You've got your classic sweet and sour combination going on there with a bit of that berries just pop out right at the end. Just cleans the palate very well. I like it a lot.
Up next, and that is paired with chili chocolate. This was the first beer that Agars produced. It's in its 40th iteration, so no one can say we don't try and improve our beers. It's smooth, light, easy to drink, lightly hopped, and there's a little fruity note on the back end from the American Cascade hops that we use. So let's give it a go. Right, so after having tasted that, the Josie, crisp, clean against that creamy chocolate mouthfeel, and particularly cold, ameliorates the chili. Next up is our golden ale, Aussie style, light, easy drinking, yet packed with lots of late hop additions, Chinook, Citra, a little bit of Galaxy from Australia. And I'm very interested to see how it goes and pairs with this blue cheese, given it's so light, but let's give it a go. It's a complete contrast, and I think that's where the place to be and try to go with this, is matching this very light yet quaffable beer with the blue cheese. Interesting. Right, that's Agar is the quintessential English ale, flavorful yet refreshing. Low carbonation in the English style, but here in South Africa we like to serve it ice cold. So it's been paired with some raisins. I'm just going to taste those now and have a sip of the Jack. Picks up on the stone fruit. We use noble English hops in the Jack Tar, Fuggles and East Kent Goldings. We've got lovely florals and stone fruit flavours and aroma coming from those hops. Goes very well with the raisins. The caramel and the burnt toffee notes in the beer, giving it that amber colour, also pair very nicely with the raisins. Next up is our red ale, which is styled on the American amber. Beautiful, rich, deep red colour from the layers of caramel malts that we use in here. We also use 3 American hops that give us a beautiful citrus note on top of that caramel. Interesting to see how it goes with this chili spice popcorn. Let's give it a go. Really pairs well. That spicy, salty popcorn marries very well with the caramel and the red. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. We have our American Pale, which is my go-to beer, I must say, because it's not too heavy and yet it packs a brilliant hop punch, hop aroma. It's smooth, it's satisfying, it's got a dry, crisp base, brewed in the American West Coast style, and on it we let the American hops shine. So Ivan now has paired this with his cheese griller, and let's give it a go and see how it goes. Cheese griller, lovely, full mouthfeel, oily, cheesy. Let's see how it goes. Oh, the beer just cuts through the cheese and the oiliness of that sausage and gives you a beautiful dry feel with it. It's almost perfumed hoppy notes. Our Tomahawk is our premium beer at Agars. It's a massive West Coast style IPA. ABV 7, but can go anywhere up to 7.5. It's a hophead's delight. We aggressively bitter it up front and then pack it with hops at the back end. It's all about balance, and those hops dance on a dry, biscuity West Coast style malt base. So let's try it. Place to be have paired it up with butter chicken. I'm going to taste the butter chicken, and then we're going to see what it's like with a big hit of Tomahawk. Delicious chicken, Ivan. Nice and spicy. Chicken is soft. Oh. Tomahawk goes all the way down the throat, and it seems to enhance the spice flavor. So where the Josie Blonde poured water on the flames of that spice, of that chili chocolate, the Tomahawk's doing something else, and it's complementing that chili and expanding that flavor profile in the mouth. So very good pairing. Last up on the tasting tray today, guys, is our Black Mamba Stout, a dark, full-bodied, roasty oatmeal stout. We pick up chocolate and dark coffee notes in this. Just going to taste it for you. Satiny smooth mouthfeel from the oatmeal. Seems to keep the roasted barley notes in check. Ivan has paired it with some dark chocolate, and I'm expecting it to bring out the dark chocolate notes in this beer. It's a true match and made in heaven. So this has been a very interesting experience, primarily because beer is not often considered, particularly commercial beer, for food pairing. And yet this is what craft beer has brought into the public domain, and that is the ability to, because we've brought in flavors and aromas that never existed, and other styles of beer, we've brought in this opportunity to pair with food. 8 beers, 8 pairing ideas, gone down very well, and certainly worth a visit. Place to be restaurant, Lanseria Country Estate. Head out down Malabongwe and just past Lanseria, 3K on the right. Go and give it a shot.